Hi, how's it going? I'm Dan Olson for Rock On Jag, Extreme Edition for the University of South Alabama in Mobile, Alabama. I'm sitting here with two guys from Trivium. They're in support of Slipknot's All Hope Is Gone tour. We're backstage in the Pensacola Civic Center. And guys, can I get you to introduce yourselves, please?
I'm Corey. I play guitar.
I'm Paolo. I'm also known as Thor, and I play bass, and I rock. I'm not known as Thor, though, but I should be.
For the students who don't know what Trivium sounds like, could you please describe your sound?
What do we sound like, Corey? Sound like
Pretty fucking sweet.
like a piece of meat getting slapped in your face really hard, and just bludgeoning, I guess, and then some melody in there too. So it's kind of hard to describe it. I mean, we
Best
kinda,
of both worlds.
Yeah, best of both worlds, man. We like melody,
Heavy and melody.
we like heavy shit, and well, just fucking buy an album, man. That'll tell you what we sound like exactly.
Since you mentioned your new album, Shogun.
Yeah.
What separates it from Ascendancy and all the others that have come before, Crusader?
It's better.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Always a good thing.
it's definitely a progression, not only just sonically and music-wise, but we became a tighter band, and in many ways, not just like, you know, we play better together, we just became better friends making it, and it was a great process, and I think song-wise, it's definitely the best and most cohesive songs we've done to date, you know, for Trivium, and
I think it really
overall, it's the best, probably the best Trivium album, song-wise, I think.
really
Sure.
defines kind of like what our sound's all about, and really kind of takes everything we've done on the previous records and really just kind of like comes full circle, and really, you know, we kind of combined everything we've kind of done on each record into one sound. So I think it's like the definitive record.
I think if you're new to Trivium, I think the records to start with are Shogun and Ascendancy, and that'll kind of give you the gist of what we're all really about. I mean, this tour we've been pretty much playing that. I think those two records are our strongest songs, and they kick ass, and I like playing all that shit. And the other CDs are great too, like playing the stuff, but I think those two, we've gotten it as close to, like, you know, what we're kind of going for as a band, and we're all pretty young dudes, so we still got time to kind of develop into our own sound, and we're getting there. Each CD, it's definitely getting closer, and I think after we did Shogun, we didn't really stop writing. We've kept writing, and we have so many more ideas for the next album, like how we can improve on what we do.
Very good. What influenced you guys to start playing music, and what kept you going until you've reached the success that you're now enjoying? Or maybe who influenced you?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's what brought us all into this, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I guess, you know, that was what we all thought it was going to be, but it's definitely still a lot of rock and roll, you know, but trying to bring it all the partying back as much as we can, or at least our sound guy Goody is, single-handedly. But, yeah, dude, Metallica for me, when I saw live shit Binge and Purge, like, that made me want to play live. I mean, I don't give a shit who rags on that band, what you think of Metallica, what you think of Trivium. It's like, those motherfuckers are the real deal. And, like, when I saw that video, I wanted to play. You know, I want to play in arenas like this. Like, this is a dream come true, you know, to tour across the country,
Right.
in arenas, and, you know, just rock out and just see people having fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's no bullshit, no internet, no anything. All that stuff goes away, because, like, when you're up on stage and you see people smiling and just throwing down and having fun, that's all that matters.
So you would say that you experienced a lot of good emotion around the country. And
Totally. This is awesome.
what better
best tour.
career goal, you know?
I don't know, man. This is weird. You can't really, like, say, like, your career is going to be doing this. This
Right.
is, like, half of it's, like, you got to bust your ass, you got to work really hard, and then the other 50% is, like, just being the right band, or being there at the right time, and part of something. And, you know, luckily we've had both. We're all four hard-working dudes, and we've just had luck on our side to get us to this point now, and that's really what it is.
Right. So, like anything, if you don't work hard, it's not going to happen.
You can't go to college and be like, I'm going to be
a rock star
and play in an arena. That's where kind of luck
I'm
comes
gonna get my
in.
master's degree in
Yeah.
rocking.
Right.
Masters in rock.
Masters in headbanging.
Or maybe we should just start a college where that. And, you know, I bet you everyone
This
would
is how
sign
you
up for that.
headbang.
Please
Properly.
fucking do. For those looking for a career in music, be it tech work or sound guy, even, you know, anything.
Yeah.
You know, guy who pushes a drink. To me, all that's needed. What exactly? What kind of lifestyle up until that point, and even after that point, and during that point, would you tell everyone to expect me? You know, you're gonna be eating a lot of ramen.
Yeah,
Dollar Mini's gonna be your friend.
If you're starting off early when you're in a van and stuff, you don't make any money, so you're going to be scrounging around eating
Right.
not very good. I think at one point it's where we ate Taco Bell like twice a day for like 3 weeks. So it's kind of scrap around and you don't get much sleep. You don't really get showers too often. You're playing shitty, tiny clubs. But you know, it's a good experience to go through. And when you get to this point, you know, you have all the experience and just going through it, it makes you better at what you do, and you appreciate when you get to the point where you get to be on a bus and you actually get good sleep every night. You don't have to stay up all night driving and working all day, and you play a place like bigger, nice places. You get a shower every day, better
Right.
food. So it's like it's good to go through that because you appreciate it and you work harder to you don't want to lose it.
I think for Ken or guitar tech said it best for tech. You gotta fake it till you make it. You know, a lot of times you don't know all the skills, but you just gotta pretend like you know it and learn it along the way, and then you just keep going. And that's how the good techs stay around, man. They acquire.
Confidence.
Yeah, you acquire all the stuff. You don't, you just go around. You just do your job the best you can, and that's how the best techs kind of rise to the top.
You learn from other people.
Yeah, you gotta learn, or you just get swept aside, man.
Very valuable information.
There's not really any roadie schools.
Yeah,
to
no way.
Learning everything you need to know. Unless you worked as a guitar repair person.
It'd be good if not everyone can go out there and become a guitar luthier and then go on tour. You just gotta really have connections, and that's kind of how a lot of our crews out of out of Central Florida, but they've all it's all you work with bands that are through the area, and that's how you kind of get the connections to
Right.
other bands, and that's all you can do. If you really want to do it, help out with your friends at local shows, or if you know a band that's going on tour and they're in a band, just hop in and see if you're meant for it. If you can take a band tour, one full, grueling tour, then
Right.
you're meant to do it. If not, just go do something else.